Spring is here and I'm off this afternoon, off from the restaurant, but I love cooking, I love baking, I love the cake thing. But today I'm going to show you how to make my take on tres leches cake. Something that when we go to Mexico, my wife's Mexican, we really love indulging ourselves. Then I'm all ready. I brought my, even the dog's excited. Let me know what you think when you make it. And let's crack on. Okay, first things first, get the oven actually put to the baking mode and get it to 108 degrees. Then we're gonna start, while we do all the prep, better if you use a scale, then it's really easy. All-purpose flour is fine. Then 240 grams of flour. Oh, just right, here we go, done. Then next step, we're gonna get a little spoon of salt, something just to balance. 2 little spoons done. Now we're gonna mix and we're gonna put these on the side for the next step. Okay guys, now is the next step. We have to add 5 eggs, but we happy egg. You're gonna get the white of the egg in one of the bowls, the bigger bowl, and the yellow on the separate one. This cake is really easy to make, and the idea of this cake is because it doesn't get any butter on it. Then you get a fairly dry sponge cake. But that's ideal for the tres leches because then you can suck all the sauce and the tres leches sauce. That makes this cake really special. 5 yellows, 5 whites. Next step. Now it's time to whisk the egg. Try to whisk separate the white and the yellow. Then first we're gonna do the white. Actually at full speed so that the white will get beaten up. And you're gonna start adding the sugar slowly. You need about 50 grams of sugar so that you will see the consistency of the white of the egg thickening up once you add the sugar. Then the mixture of the flour, that will add a lot of little bubbles and will actually suck all the tres leches sauce. We want actually to add the rest of the cup of sugar into that. You will see in a minute, it will be a little pale yellow to the mixture. We have actually the yellow of the egg and the sugar actually mixed. You need to add a whole cup of milk into that. Okay, we're gonna add the 2 drops of vanilla essence in. You actually then mix it again so that the whole thing gets well mixed so that we can add the flour. The white of the egg will do the trick of airing the whole mixture. And also the sugar should be well dissolved. Then watch out for the sugar to be dissolved. And you don't want to over mix as well, but I'll show you in a second. And the whole thing actually will come together. Now the second part, we're gonna add the flour that we pre-prepared before with the baking powder and a little bit of the salt, and we're gonna get this nice mixture all in there. Okay, now we're gonna mix it all up. Then just gonna push it up, all in, and that's gonna flatten up all the mixture and it's gonna add all those lovely bubbles to the cake. Easy. Look at that, it looks really beautiful. And now we're gonna add to the baking tray, and then we put for 30 minutes in the oven. And then I'll show you how to make the tres leches sauce. That's the most important and the most delicious part, that will add a lot of flavor to this sponge. Delicious mixture when you're taking it out, no waste. Look at that. Done. The mixture is ready, the tray has been buttered. Then we'll add it to the oven and we patiently wait for 30 minutes. Okay guys, now is the time to make the tres leches sauce. And in Brazil or all South America, we use a lot of condensed milk, something that in there we add to all desserts. Adds the texture, adds the sweetness, something delicious. For this size cake, we'll use only 1 tin of condensed milk, 1 tin of evaporated milk, and a bit of milk. But don't worry, we're gonna use 2 condensed milk, 2 evaporated milk, and only 1 of milk. So that will add that extra richness to the cake. So here we go. It's gonna look really delicious. It's gonna taste fantastic. Some milk. And again, I'll add a little bit of Baileys and one of my favorite things. That will add a lot of flavor to it, and what a bit of alcohol to it. Then just be careful if you give kids. Make some holes into the base, and then you add this mixture to the top. We're gonna add some whipping cream to the topping, and that will add a little bit of coat to the cake. It's delicious. The mixture of the topping of the whipping cream and the soaking will just make the perfect set. Make something that will impress all your guests. 30 minutes passed, then the cake is now ready to take out of the oven. There we go. It's perfect. It looks really nice. Now, the only thing with these cakes is that you need to leave for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes until it cools down a little bit, so that we're gonna poke it all around to make sure that it sucks all the tres leches sauce into it. Actually, the cake is ready. 30 minutes past, is a little bit cooler, and I have to say it's a perfect baked. And you're gonna poke it all the cake so that it makes the space for the tres leches sauce to go into it. After a few poking, all the cake has got holes ready for the sauce. So you're gonna leave a little bit longer, and then we add the tres leches sauce. And then while this happens, we're gonna whip some cream for the topping. We're gonna do the whipping of the cream just to top it, the whole thing up. Then here we go. Okay guys, now actually we have the whole thing ready. Then first thing, we're gonna get the tres leches sauce, and we're gonna put on the top of the cake. And we watch for that to up. Don't give it to kids, depending on how you feel anyway, but just 1 second. And it's something that you're gonna need to leave it resting for a while so that it soaks everything in. And then here we go with the last little bit. Oh, just make sure that you put everything in there. Here we go. And now leave the cake to work its magic. We'll suck all this beautiful sauce, and then we add some whipping cream and top up with some strawberries. Hey guys, we also actually preparing the whipping cream, and we also gonna wash, and we're gonna cut the strawberries so that we decorate and also add that zest to the end, and so that it's a really sweet cake, but with the strawberry just gets that little zest. And let's get cutting. Ideally, you want quite hair, like airy and nice, and the texture actually to be something like that. Once you have them on the top of the cake, it goes. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now the cake is actually all covered with cream all around. Here we go. And now we're ready to get on with the strawberries. Okay, and here we are, just finishing off the decoration of the tres leches cake. And once all the strawberries go in, we're gonna put in the fridge for maybe 20-30 minutes. And then it's all done. Then it's just the question of everyone. What are you expecting? A nice tres leches cake. Woo! Yeah! In the fridge it goes. And just the question now, wait 30 minutes. 30 minutes passed. Let's get the cake out. Here we go. Whoa, look at that. And now the time to cut it and serve it. It looked as if the sauce has all sucked into the cake. Here we go. That's some of the sauce there as well. Mexican style. This cake is actually ideal to share with family and friends at home. Invite friends, invite family, and you're gonna really enjoy the tres leches cakes. Is it good?
It's lovely.